Welcome to the Spin Technology webinar. Today, we are joined by David Asatrian, a product manager at Spin Technology, and Ted Doe, the IT manager at LiveAction, who's here to give us a point of view from a customer. In this webinar, we will learn about LiveAction's experiences as they evaluated different options and ultimately selected SpinOne for their ransomware protection, backup, and restore. I'd like to introduce David as our host today. David is a recent graduate of the University of California at Berkeley, where he participated in the Minecraft commencement ceremonies. He's a semi-pro Duroc player and is currently sheltering in place in LA. Welcome, David.
Hey Darren, thank you for the amazing introduction and thanks for having me here. So, a brief background about Spin Technology. We were founded in 2016, headquartered in Palo Alto, and have a team of 45 employees, with it constantly growing. Our vision is to protect the world's data in the cloud, and we have already managed to protect over 1.5 million users. And we were also acknowledged for our impact in the cloud protection world, and we're the winner of the 2020 Hot Security Technology of the Year award, which we received at RSA before this work from home began. A bit about the solution as well. SpinOne works with G Suite and Office 365 to monitor and protect your cloud data. And we are able to provide these services through our automated ransomware protection, our full data backup and recovery, and our application auditing. Each comes with its unique set of features and functionality, providing the ultimate security and protection. I also now want to introduce Ted Doe from LiveAction, who will be joining us to discuss SpinOne. Hey Ted, how are you doing?
Hi guys. Thank you for having me on.
Definitely. Yeah, Ted is the IT manager at LiveAction. He has set up SpinOne for their environment. He has previously worked at Cisco, Qualcomm, and VMware. And Ted, it's just a pleasure to get on a call with you. Hope you're doing well. And can you tell us a bit more about LiveAction?
LiveAction is a network performance management software. Our customers are typically global 2,000 very large enterprise who need visibility across their global network. For example, we can identify issues with branch location, for voice, video quality issues, and help them fix the problem.
Sounds great. And thank you for the introduction on LiveAction. I really am amazed by what you guys do. I'm curious to know, Ted, why did LiveAction choose SpinOne? It'd be interesting to hear how SpinOne stood out from all the potential candidates that you guys were taking a look at.
LiveAction has been growing tremendously over the past few years. This includes numerous acquisition, integrating various systems together into one, and onboarding hundreds of new people from literally around the globe. This incredible growth comes challenges. For example, there's no shortage of IT related projects. So we needed a product that could protect our Office 365 environment, something easy to use, helps makes Office use easy, and also provides backup, and also help us with IT compliance auditing. It's a tall order and not many product that meets our specification.
Got it. And that's exactly our main priority, Ted. The goal of SpinOne is to make data protection as seamless and as easy as possible for any organization. And I'm glad we're able to help you out on that front. And this actually leads me into the second question I have for you. What were some of the criteria in the decision making that LiveAction evaluated when testing out different products?
In some IT organization like us, there's a philosophy to try it. If you don't like it, then cancel the subscription. But we just don't have time to second try anything. When you pick a product, you cross your finger and say, you know what, this I did test on it. This better be the perfect one, and it's got to work the first time. We've did a lot of proof of concept on other products. Many meets our needs, but not all meets all of our needs. Meaning, when I found SpinOne, it was one, easy to use, easy to install, and the user interface was super easy to use. I basically can figure it out without any training. The product needed to have, and a lot of reference from organizations like us, as we're growing fast.
Understood. And I'm happy we could provide you with those references. And the application itself, it's super easy to install and super easy to use, like you mentioned. It only takes a couple of minutes to set up, right? And the automated processes begin working in the background.
Mhm.
Now, my next question is, were there any challenges you encountered during whether setting the application up or using it for your needs?
At the very beginning, we had some challenges with some old calendars sending out invites from non-active users. This was a bit of a problem because we had folks pinging me from any directions like, hey, what happened? Why did I get this email? Why did I get this calendar invite? So first thing came to my head is, oh no, like go in there and stop the process and then call up the support team, and immediately the support team jumped on it and say, "Hey, let me look in the back end and stop that, and then we could diagnose it later." They basically the team helped me and got it fixed right away. Your support team was always on and called me right back and answer everything I needed. And also hit me up on a chat. We chat and see if the problem is resolved, and they took immediate action. I also began realizing that there's more capacity than I realized. So I needed to schedule a follow-up training with your team, and then they always there to jump on anytime I needed them. So yeah, it was awesome. Quick response. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to help you through the initial hiccups. Our support team is always available and always ready to jump on a call or an email to help out our customers. And while SpinOne is very easy to use, there's also a lot of functionality, right? And we definitely recommend those training sessions so we can help you get the most out of SpinOne. So in case you need more, just let us know. We'll get you sorted with this training sessions. And now, Ted, since you've been using SpinOne for a while already, I'm curious to know, what do you like the most about the product?
Your program, I mean, it runs in the background, so I didn't need to worry. The artificial intelligence blocks the ransomware is probably the one thing that separates Spin from everybody else. When I was looking in other product, I found everyone said they do ransom protection, but what they meant was they do restore from backup. Um, and that's not what I needed. The problem with that approach is it could have affected thousands of files. Sure, I get it from the backup, but I also have massive compliance problem on my hand. If I needed to include forensics, um, that could take months, hundreds and thousands of dollars. Being able to prove that the ransom attack could be stopped after just a few files, it's over the top. It saves us money and it does what we need.
Got it. Yeah, having a backup is a must, right? But it's not enough, especially for ransomware, like you mentioned. It can cause a
Right.
lot of downtime, a lot of
Hmm.
added costs besides the actual ransom itself. And that's why we believe having an AI-based ransomware protection tool that runs in the background is a necessity, and it can help eliminate all those problems that people are experiencing.
And also, like, well, big companies, they when they go through their backup system, they go through running the backup, setting the backup, um, putting the backup tapes in, um, uh, indexing the tape, and then send it to an offsite storage. But when you do need these files, you have to go there and request it, and then wait for it to come, and then put it in. And the whole process could take like maybe 2 to 4 hours if you have like a Go account or enterprise account, right? So yeah, this is just
Exa-
so much easier. You just simple click and let it run.
Exactly. And we believe in automation. We love automation. It allows um, so many workflows to become easier and saves you a lot of time as an IT
Mhm.
manager. So I'm glad you're able to use that in your needs at LiveAction. And Ted, I'm happy to hear that LiveAction is satisfied with SpinOne and that it's helping protect your Office cloud data. And thinking down the line now, how can we improve? And what are you looking forward to seeing in SpinOne?
Office 365 comes with lots of functionality, which is great. It's backed by Microsoft's, which is also great. Big name, of course, but it's tough to set up, and really, you need hours to plan, prepare, and test. And even just doing research, it could take hours and maybe days or weeks, and then you need to implement it. What's great about Spin is it does all that. It make administrating Office easier. It would be great if we see some common workflows be automated under SpinOne. For example, I set SpinOne as my main screen and only go to Office 365 when needed. Also getting some great analytic and reports on users' behavior would be a great thing to have. Certain user uses a certain way, and if we could kind of have a report on that, we know like how to protect that user. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, definitely. That makes a lot of sense. And I'd like to discuss this further with you later on,
Oh,
if
okay.
you're interested. And Office 365 does have a lot of functionality, right? And it can
Mm.
sometimes feel overwhelming. And our goal is to protect your data and alongside that also help automate your administrative workflow. So saving you time on those implementations that you're talking about.
Okay.
And I'm certain you'll see the features you mentioned become reality soon in SpinOne. Thank you, Ted, for joining us today. Also, thanks for everyone else who tuned in. Um, have a great day.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for having me on. You guys have a great day.